taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Humphries. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Stockton. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
Tight end now in motion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Nussmeier. That's reeled in, it's Anderson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
They'll leave it with him. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. It's a running room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, a running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some bounds and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out wide.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To the air, it's Nussmeier. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Sharp. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
And the Tigers have this offense rolling. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense, and you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare to go up against.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's going to run it. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. DB's right up on the receivers. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run. Played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll take a deep shot here. And incomplete on the deep ball. And the Tigers headed quickly to the line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Grant behind the line. It's Humphries. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. To throw, it's Stockton. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quarterback making checks. He's looking to throw. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. To the air on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. So the old lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give out of the gun. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They feed him again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here's a heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. He's loose. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Catch in the middle. It's Sharp. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands. First down.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Green. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one is 2nd and 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
And the Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown LSU! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Handoff to the single running back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They've been running it, but now the pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Gets it to him on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed. You saw it right there.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking for a crease, it's Durham. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Got a man. It's Durham. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Run in the red zone, it's Durham. Big time play by the defense, he'll lose 4.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Looking for space, it's Durham. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
That last field goal gave them a 3-point lead. Now to see if they can cover the kickoff and keep them out of field goal range. From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Hubs it downfield. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
He might want another play. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Get this. This is complete. Here's a throw downfield late. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come Two of the top teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Here's the handoff. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They go to the ground. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Stockton. That's caught. It's Thomas. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. That's caught. It's Branch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
These last 2 plays have just made you go, what are you doing? Third and goal, a chance to set it right. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Let's it fly. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Georgia. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. A fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Whips it out in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll try to convert on fourth and long after giving up that big sack. corner's showing press. They want to be physical here. Going for it all. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch, it's Durham. Snowed under by the defense.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And that's just inexcusable if you're on defense there, man. 3rd and long, you've worked so hard to get to that point, right? To put yourself in position to come off the field, and you're going to allow a check down throw to the running back to go pick up that first? Man, that's going to drive this defensive coordinator crazy.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. LSU quick to the line. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Durham. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass, it's Stockton. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? The offense changing the play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Smashes ahead. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Branch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Rushes on him. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They've got the screen set up. Right midfield, he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. Inside, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, LSU.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
So much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. It's caught. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The give to the tailback. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. That's caught. It's Branch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Motion from the wide receiver. Lost a throw on first down off the play fake. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You know, defenders have to really understand body positioning and where the football is coming from. And great job understanding that, getting in the way of the route, knocking the ball down, batting it away, making a good play for that defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they're able to get him on the ground.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Lost a throw on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. There he goes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
A nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown Bulldogs! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Pulls it in. It's Durham. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. LSU right back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. The short hands. It's Durham.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, going up top. Finds a tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite.
There he goes. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? And by going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw at Stockton. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Running back searching for a hole. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Tigers want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Trying to set up the screen. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The name of the game right now is getting yards. Getting them in chunks. However you want to do that. I'm fine running the football, but you've got to be more productive than what we've seen on these last two plays.
And the Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He's looking downfield to throw. He wants a big play here late. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Got room on the return. He's at the 10. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Dogs!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. He's taking a deep shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And it's nice to play defense when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, broke on the football, and forced the INT and put one nail in the coffin.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. The toss sweep to the right. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
To the air, it's Stockton. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Georgia! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
He'll try to tack on one more. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.